SEC versus the Big 12. Both sides looking for a statement victory today. Welcome to Waco, Texas, and McLean City, the home of the Baylor Bears. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on the 19th ranked team in the land, the Baylor Bears. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And the Horned Frogs will kick it away to get this game going. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. The Bears offense is up first today. Well, Kirk, you could just feel the emotion, the intensity of this rivalry game right now.
Well, one thing we know is you work year-round for a rivalry game, and now it's right before your eyes. Let's see how these guys play today.
He'll hand it off. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. The Bears come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off to a big gain.
Going for a big play downfield. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Scanning the field. It's Fung. He bought some time, now lets it go. And this pass is caught. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Good throw by the quarterback off the RPO. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
And looking to throw now on first down. And he finds his tight end for the catch. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears.
Well, the script from the offensive coordinator works perfectly here to get this game started for this offense. Great job of mixing up a lot of different looks to get a read and a gauge of what this defense is up to today. And you're able to put 6 points up on the board. Great start.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. So TCU's offense gets their first crack now. And Kirk, this is going to be fun. One of the best edge matchups we're going to see all season long. Elite wide receiver, elite corner, both competitive guys ready to go at each other.
And you know this corner, we had a chance to visit with him this week. He wants to be on an island against one of the best receivers in the country. And he's going to get that chance today to have a chance to showcase that he, in fact, is the top corner in college football.
Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone here, Kirk, in a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in the year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's.
They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43. The Horned Frogs starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Receiver makes the grab. He'll go down right there. Worked his way for a short gain, but not enough for the first down. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. important third down play coming up.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Quick catch over the middle. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. And the Horned Frogs are in the red zone now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Normally for this offense down in the red zone, they love to go to the tight end, and they try to go to him. He drops the ball. If I'm the offense coordinator, I might think about trying to give him another shot.
And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes
Deep shot toward the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on third down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
Fourth down, look at the throw for it. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense. They call the counter run here. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And the Bears looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
It's a quick grab. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made after a big gain. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle.
With these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Well, Kirk, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand.
To throw, it's fun. Here's a throw underneath to the back. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that third down catch. The Bears bring their punt team onto the field. And it's a solid punt headed toward the sideline. That punt heading out of bounds, so there'll be no return here. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. Last time the defense got a big fourth down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Quick throw, catch made.
love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Hand off to the single back. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And the Horned Frogs looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's got it right near the end zone. Oh, and he goes down after a short gain. That's not enough for the first down. 2nd down and goal upcoming. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Ball sits at the 2-yard line for 3rd and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Texas Christian.
A little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on 3rd and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. On first down, it's a play action. Quick throw to his receiver. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Tackled after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. Let's check out the quarterback comparison here through the first quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quick throw caught on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And the Bears will crank up the tempo.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
The Bears will send their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. He's got an opening. Watch out, he's got great speed. Touchdown, TCU. 6 points for the special teams.
And just like that, they've erased the deficit with one incredible special teams touchdown. Just a really all-around solid job by the return team. And how about the vision of that punt return?
The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Back to pass. It's Fung. Catch made on the left side. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. Important second down play coming up. And the runner takes off to his right. Past the 45. Making people miss. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the first down. And then first down, they go right back to him. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Second down, they're going to throw it. Catch made on the out route. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or are they going to sell out and bring the pressure.
Picks up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. This will be a 39-yard attempt. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the TCU offense takes the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Has the first down and more. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The Horned Frogs are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it on first down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. He'll go down there after picking up a few yards. Not going to be enough for the first. Come to the line for second down and very short now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30. And the Horned Frogs will have 1st and 10 here. And he drops back in the gun. Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. Picks up the first, putting toward the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Just what a play by this quarterback. 1 second, he's surveying the entire field, trying to find that open receiver. The next second, he just pulls it down, tucks the football away, picks up yards, and gets a touchdown himself. What a run.
Extra point try coming now. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. They've had to settle for field goals. That won't work anymore. They got to find the end zone this time. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. And the Bears will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
There's the handoff. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Crucial 3rd down play right here. Can he get there on the ground? Stopped right there at the line, no gain. The Bears will line up to punt it away. We'll see what he can do with the return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage.
He's in the clear. Out past the 30. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. And the quarterback dropping back. On the move now. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Christian.
Well, that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
And they go up 18 after the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup at intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. To throw, it's fun. Over the middle and incomplete. Offense getting set. It's second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Dump off caught by the running back. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Quick throw over the middle. Makes the catch downfield. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little gritty, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
They'll get him, but he put the spin cycle on that defender. Wow.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Thomas. Touchdown, Baylor, as they put 6 more on the board.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one.
Well, Chris, I can tell you as a quarterback, there's nothing more frustrating than a big defensive lineman who's good at swatting the ball. Because if they don't do it, oftentimes you got an open receiver and a completion.
They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. A deep shot to the right. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a big chunk play on the final play of the period. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, some real edge-of-your-seat moments, and there's still 2 quarters to go between the Bears and Frogs. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see 2 offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. Baylor and TCU. Seems like this game almost always delivers. Fellas, let's send things back to you.
They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. An effective running game is why they were on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop them. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
And that'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game, who's been in sync with his receivers, back there has time to throw, just having a dream performance. Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
The completion makes it second and short. And the Horned Frogs pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Receiver makes the catch. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. This will be a 35-yard attempt. And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Back to throw. It's Fung. He escapes the pocket.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for the wide out. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. And the Bears hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. The tight end has got it. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Here comes the point after attempt. That tight end is a matchup nightmare for this defense, Kirk, and they made him pay that time.
This tight end is so dangerous, and he's trying to remind his quarterback, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Receivers are getting most of the attention from this secondary, but I bet now they're going to be a lot more focused on what this guy can do.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the TCU offense takes the field. That last possession produced a field goal, but more importantly, it milked the clock, and they do that again. Single back takes the handoff. He's past the marker and still going. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. And now the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. The pocket breaking down. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, TCU. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Yeah, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
And he fields it inside the 15. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. With the catch, it's Maryland. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. To the air, it's Fung. Quick throw to the left side. With the catch, it's Thomas. Stopped at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down. The Bears hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
Looking for a man deep on the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Touchdown, Baylor. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about.
Offside.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. But we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Rolling the dice a bit, up one possession and going for it on 4th down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Tackled at the 40, that'll earn a fresh set of downs. The Horned Frogs lining up here on 1st and 10. They'll try the ground game here. Great cut there. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with a lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
They stop him, but it's a first down.
And that's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
And brought down at the line by that big defensive tackle.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Grabbed by the receiver. Gay moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now. For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackled after the completion, down at the 1-yard line.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Well, they run the ISO play, but the interior O-line just overwhelmed that time.
Yeah, give the defensive line all the credit in the world because they just manhandled this offensive line. They won the line of scrimmage. It's a very simple play. You should be able to, at the very least, get some positive yards here, but not when you lose the battle up front.
And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. Oh, the energy really building now, Kirk. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. And one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. Scanning the field, it's Fung. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
And the Bears looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Brought down after the nice spin move. Just a small gain by the offense. Now it's second down here.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Caught in the backfield. It's Thomas. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Offense in hurry-up mode. They'll try to run for the first down. They'll bring him down, but the spin cycle put on that defender, my goodness.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the first down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a two-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. 7th play of the drive coming up. Dropping back. It's Fung. Finds his man. And they convert on third. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone. The Bears will line up on 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Makes the grab on the move. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. And the Bears will line up here on 1st down and goal. Looking to throw yet again. Pressure is coming. Oh, they trap him for a sack. So the ball moved back to the 12 for 2nd and goal. Quarterback drops back. Throw to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
Boy, this is great effort. I mean, he gets his foot down, but it's meaningless without the yardage to follow.
On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Oh, almost intercepted in the end zone. An opportunity missed. But it does bring up a 4th down here. Remember, a field goal here doesn't do much. So on 4th and goal, we're going for the touchdown. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game. Grinding away with the running game. Nowhere to run up the middle. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss, 2nd down and 11. Using his legs, it's Fuentes. That run moves the ball to the 16. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They're going to run it. He's got the first and still going. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And then 1st down, right back to the running game. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
2nd down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Texas Christian. This offense is still clicking. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.